Hi friends! I hope you're all having a wonderful day and I hope you're having a wonderful week. I hope you're having a wonderful summer. I have so many videos recorded and I just have not been able to get them out. So this is the second in my rainbow build series, rainbow tiny home series, and by tiny home I mean 100 tiles or less. What you're seeing here is going to be pared down a little bit because it's way too big. So you can see it now has only one part of it being 3 stories, but I think we get rid of the 3-story thing altogether. I cannot remember. I think the whole thing is 2 stories. I did build this back in June and it is currently mid-August. So I don't remember things that I did or like how this all comes together. I kind of know what it looks like at the end, but that's about where my brain ends. I do want to quickly mention that if you hear a machinery noise in the background, that is the AC unit that we have running in our window. It is a little bit loud, but it is over 100 degrees in Texas, so I have to have it on, or else I will get very sick because I have chronic illnesses. Anyway, back to the build. This is where the kitchen is going to go, and you can see that since it's orange, we're kind of also going with like an orange wood tone, which I thought I was going to hate the orange items with the orange wood tone, but I think it kind of worked. I think it kind of looked pretty. I can't remember if I did the bathrooms off camera or not. I know that in a recent build I completed, I did do all the bathrooms off camera, but I don't know if I did that here or not. But this is where the kitchen's gonna go. We are using the what pack are the stove and fridge from? There's so many packs that sometimes certain items blend together in my brain and I can't remember. And also there's just so many. And some of the items look similar, and then the names, it's just a lot. But I have moved on to the living room now. The rug is from Get Famous. All of the windows and doors, I believe, are from For Rent. And then I do think we use the couch from the living room kit, but I can't remember. I also use that couch. Is that the living room kit one, or is that... No, the living room kit one is like big and boxy. This is the one from Don Lothario's kit, I think. Wow, my brain is fried. I don't remember. I think it's from is it Don Lothario? I don't know. It's that one kit that came out with the Bella Goth kit at the same time. The couch is from that. I did get to use this really goofy rug right here. I thought it looked so pretty and I was really happy with that. And then we used this fake fireplace from Cozy Kitsch because it had the perfect colors to go in this room. And then I can't remember what chair we used in this corner. What do we use? Is it this one? I think that one's from Going Together. I might be wrong. We do get rid of that big bookshelf because it is taking up way too much space and it doesn't match the vibe anyway, but just taking up all the space in the room, and it was just not gonna be a walkable space. This build does come in at 100 tiles, and I don't remember what the cost is. I did not write it down. I really should have, but it will be in the description as always. I know sometimes I forget to update the description and then it's just copy pasted with the information from last time. That's so bad of me. I'm so sorry. This, you can see in the top left corner the lot that this is built on. It is built in, I think, the Lovestruck world. I think it's called the Lovestruck world. This little door here leads to the bathroom. Upstairs there is 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom, I want to say. No, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. Yes, okay, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. 1 room for twin girls and 1 room for the mom, and then the bathroom. Again, if you watch my red episode, you would know that I have been making The Sims before I built their houses, and I've been trying to build in a variety of worlds and styles. So the next house is yellow and it is built in Sulani, and I think that it's also really pretty. The greenhouse is in Horse Ranch, and then the blue house I started, but I started it back in June. I haven't touched it since then, and that is in Get Famous at the moment. But we have moved on upstairs to the landing space, where we just get a little console table with a bunch of clutter on it, and I think a rug or two, and then that's pretty much it for this little landing area. It's not much to it, but it's really cute. So this household has a set of child twins and then the mom. So the twins share a room, and then the mom has the room off to the right there. I can't remember if we got rid of the third story or if I just completely forgot to put something up there. I feel like we got rid of it and changed the roofing, but I didn't show it on camera, so I don't know. That's the problem with doing voiceovers for builds that you built a while prior, especially when you have brain fog issues like I do. It's hard for me to remember. But I think we got rid of the third story because it took up too much real estate on the tile count. So I think we got rid of it. But here we're just going to put something in this little corner. I think it's just a plant. And then we're going to move on to the bedrooms, I believe. Or I knock out the bathrooms. I can't remember. Oh, I go back and add clutter. I forgot that I wasn't cluttering. This coffee table is from Businesses and Hobbies, I believe. Or Cozy Kitsch. It could be Cozy Kitsch. That's a good question. I really need to open The Sims and be looking at the build. You'd think that I would know by now that that's the best way to do a voiceover with the build open on my screen, but I didn't think about it till right now. That would have made the voiceover so much easier since I built this so long ago. But I guess we're just zooming around now and kind of placing things that I haven't yet, like some tile in the kitchen, and then a couple pieces of clutter, and just kind of finishing up the downstairs space. We're gonna do the little half bath downstairs now, and then the upstairs one is literally just this room copy pasted. I just copied the whole room and pasted it upstairs, and that's how I did the upstairs bathroom. It's literally the exact same bathroom. I just thought since it was the same size, the same direction, it just made sense to just kind of copy it and make my life a little bit easier. I keep having to pause so I can drink my coffee because it's gonna go cold, and I don't want it to be cold. I want to drink it while it's warm. I am not a hot coffee person. I'm an iced coffee person. Even in the winter, iced coffee all the time. But at home, I only have access to making hot coffee right now. So I have to drink it while it's hot. If it goes cold, I can't drink it. Would you think I would be like, oh, well, iced coffee is my favorite, so therefore it's totally fine if I drink hot coffee cold? No. No, it's meant to be hot, gotta drink it hot. What we just really quickly did the master bedroom, or the primary bedroom, I mean, and I really enjoy the colors in there. We used the growing together bed, I believe, and it just looks really pretty in there. I'm really happy with it. And now we've moved on to the twins' bedroom. I'm sorry I talked about coffee all over the mom's bedroom, but in here we're just going to have this bunk bed and a couple of other orange things, a little bit more modern in here, which I feel like fits a kid vibe, a little more modern stuff. And then we just have a little science table because it came in orange, and a couple pieces of decor, and that's about it for this room. It goes by really quick. It was honestly one of the quickest rooms in the house to just kind of knock out. So I think it looks really pretty, and I'm really happy with it. And then I think we're going to move on after this to the exterior of the home. Again, I wanted it to kind of exist on its own in this world and not so much match around, but I think I also matched it a little bit around. I don't really think we have much landscaping. I think it's mostly just palm trees, but I could be wrong. I don't know. And there I go again. I'm using these little growing together wall pieces. I use them in every single build because they just make the exterior of the home make so much sense after you've got all these spaces that are open. I just love them so much. They're so good. You can see there that I have placed this giant orange tree, and I think it's so cute. And then in the front, we're just going to get some grass with some orange flowers on either side of it and in the middle. And then I think we get a couple wildflowers around the palm trees. But I think we get palm trees. Here I've added a fence, and now I'm just kind of putting some landscaping in the corners. Just trying to make it look matchy and cute, and it's very different to what I normally do, but I think I like it. I don't really know. I think I like it. You'll have to let me know what you think. It's very much so not my normal style of landscaping. It might be a little bit my style, but not super. Um, but here we're just adding a little bit more of that greenery and kind of blending the two different patches of flowers together here at the back. And then I really am happy with the giant orange tree. I'm really excited for the pink build simply so that I can add a bunch of pink trees. I think that one might be in the Snowy Escape World. Why can't I think of what it's called off the top of my Mount Komorebi. I feel like the pink world should be there because they have really pretty pink trees. Cherry blossom trees. I think that would be really cute, but we'll see. I'm still on blue, so I have plenty of time, and it's kind of a light blue. I don't know if I should do a navy as well. I might do one color from all the rainbow and then go back over time and like do like in between colors, like do a magenta and do a like lime, you know what I mean? Like go back and add some more colors in there in the tiny house series. I don't know, I might do that. But this is going to be the backyard. We're almost done with the build. We just have a swing set, a fire pit in front of this TV that you can watch outside. You will have to replace it if it breaks though. We have a couple of little wind turbines. We have a table and chairs, a little bird feeder, and then I don't know what else we got out here. I think we get a chess table. I did mention the swing set already. What else do we get? Do we get a washing line? No, I think we just get a chess table over here. And then I think that's really it. I know that, I don't know if it was on camera or off camera, but at some point I add a few pieces of decor to the front of the build because it wasn't really giving orange. It was just giving orangey wood. It wasn't giving, you know, rainbow series orange at the front of the build. So I do change that up a little bit. I think I add like a couple chairs and a rug, and I think that might be it. There is a telescope so your Sims can watch the stars and die. And we just kind of add a bunch of terrain paint everywhere. As always, I recommend doing terrain paint last because that glitch is so frustrating. But as long as you're not exiting the build before you're done with it, you should be okay. That's really the main time is an issue. But now we're just going to add a trash can. There's some bikes up here. And then the final little decorations at the front. If you like this build, you can find it on the gallery under AudynRo, AudynRo, and all that information will be listed down below as well. I would love if you would come over to my Twitter/X/Blue and hang out with me. And you can get some sneak peeks to builds if that's your thing. But I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of you. I'm so sorry I've been so gone the last few months. I've been having a slew of health issues, but that's just the gravity of being disabled. So I know you guys are really patient about my health issues, and I really appreciate that. So again, I love you so much, and let me know if you have any ideas for the rest of this series. I already have yellow, green, and part of blue recorded, but if you have any ideas beyond that, please let me know. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy the screenshots. And I do remember that you said that you wanted videos of the builds instead of screenshots. I promise I'm trying to figure that out. I just keep forgetting. So I'm gonna go now. I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the video, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye, guys.